That's the guitar that, and you're welcome to sit down or pick it, do whatever you want to.
Take a picture of
yeah.
T's guitar.
I've got the pick and dobro that he bought in 1970, and it was on a lot of recordings, live stuff, and all of his tour dates from 1970 until he retired. So that's pretty special to have. And I also have a dobro, a 7-string Showbud guitar that he bought to tour with, and I've got some videos of his dobro players playing it on the show as well. So, and I confirmed with some of his earlier players that had been in his band when I bought these instruments. I sent them pictures. I said, "Are these the ones that were in the band when you were there?" And they both confirmed it. You know, one was in the band in the late 70s, early 80s, and then Randy Coors was one of the guys that played with him that confirmed the guitars that I bought as well. He said, "Yep." Randy actually said he was probably the last guy to set it up to do some work on it and make it sound better. So it was good. You know, the pick and dobro I bought was hanging in his studio for years and use it on occasional things. But it's the guitar you hear like on the kickoff to That's How I Got to Memphis and the Ballad of $40. You know, the bending string guitar. You know, and he always wanted it used with a microphone. He didn't. Somebody tried to put a pickup on it. He said, if I wanted an electric guitar, I'd just play an electric guitar. He said, use a microphone because that's the sound he wanted. It was that acoustic sound. So I was happy to get those instruments. But
yeah. So this is the one that we hear on Ballad of $40 and.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on the original version because I'm not exactly sure what year that came out, but he did a lot of live versions through the years, and this was one that was on the road with him from 1970, I believe, till he retired. And you can see where somebody poked a hole in that and tried to put a pickup on it one time, and he didn't like that idea. He told him to take it off. So. But the hole stayed and the pickup left, so. Let's see. You probably heard this. Well, if I can do it, sorry. Say a lot of folks recognize that. Yeah. It's got a unique sound.
Is that a shorter scale?
It's a 12 fret neck, yeah, for dobros. Most dobros are 12 frets to the body. As guitars are like 14 frets, but
it sounds beautiful, man.
He used to use this one on instead of carrying the trumpets, he'd use it on Ravish and Ruby. They'd play. That's the way they would play it live. So it was. This was on all of those Pop Goes the Country recordings, you know, TV things through the years. And I was just honored to be able to get this instrument.
Yes.
I had used it on some of my recordings through the years. Got to jam with him a few times through the years on different instruments, but when I bought these two that I have, I took them over and he signed some papers for me and had them notarized, and we played. He played the pick and dobro. I played the slide guitar. We did Clayton Delaney. He wanted to record it. He said, "Here, let's record this song for you." So we recorded it together. And that's probably one of the last things I ever did with him.
I love that it's worn. It's got
yeah, you can see the back of yeah.
I'm trying to envision what Tom T's belt buckle of choice was. I can't think of it. What year is this? Do we know that?
I think it's a 1970. It's either 70 or 71. So he bought this when he started touring like full time because all of his songs, he had a hit, 68, 69, kind of when he first but he didn't really have a touring band at that time. But Jerry Kennedy was using a guitar like this. And actually, the boys that have that guitar are Wilson Fairchild. They're the guys they're Don Reed, the Statler brothers, the Reed's sons. They have a group, and they've got that original guitar that was on like Harper Valley PTA, and it's similar to this. They've got the original.
The one Jerry Kennedy played on that.
Yeah, and it was on all of their dad's songs for Statler Brothers. So they've still got that guitar because we were talking about them. I was telling them I had this one, and they were showing me photos of the ones they have. So.
Wasn't Harbor Valley PTA really kind of the first time Jerry Kennedy played dobro?
Yeah.
And then he got calls for sessions after that?
Yeah, Tom T told him. He said, because that Tom T wrote Harper Valley, and he had used that on Tom T's earlier songs, and that was kind of Tom T's signature sound. So he said, Jerry, don't be playing that guitar on everybody else's record. That's my sound. And then he started using it on the Statler Brothers records, and used it on the Harper Valley, and it became pretty popular after that. And Tom T was a little bit jealous about it. Yeah. I want to tell you all the story. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I think the other one he used was more of a biscuit cone, but it was very similar to this. So that's why he wanted this. But there was a lot of live records that this was on through the years, and then later on he used it. So.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. You can tell a lot of strings have been changed on this thing through the years. He took it, he went on, and I forgot the original. This is not the original case, but I've got the old case that goes with it. It's all to pieces.
It's the harmonica player that played with Dylan, one of the Nashville cats.
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie McCool.
He played, Dylan said, play like that stuff on El Paso.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie was, that'd be somebody you should get with, do an interview with, is Charlie. He's in Nashville right now, so.
Cutting my head off here a little bit. I never thought that I would be so enamored with a dobro before.
I know. To think of the history. I was on the road with him for 35 years.
And it's a cooler sound than I really kind of thought it, because usually when we're sitting here interacting with it, it's like, that's a really good sound. Outside of playing the dobro licks and all that, which I don't know.
Yeah, this one, no. This is, Randy had to make it play right, the spider in there, it has to be turned sideways like a guitar bridge, for intonation, right? Like with the dobro, they go straight, but this one has a different setup.
I didn't even thought of that, yeah.
But that's why a lot of people don't like them. But this one has what they call a lug cone in it. It's a little different. The guy in Nashville that was their representative for dobro was a bass repair guy that I've known for years. But he's the one that kind of they got these OMI dobros going again in the 1970. So he's the one that they got this from. His name was George Chestnut, a guy in Nashville, but he was well known for repairing basses. If you've ever seen a video of Bill Monroe playing a pink Telecaster, that's in George's basement. That's at his house.
Red Volker and Bub is there.
Yeah, Bub's there. That was over at George's house in his basement where he worked on the basses at.
I was obsessed with that video. And then years later, I was like, it seems like Abraham Lincoln with an iPhone.
Yeah.
And I later became friends with Mike Bub, and I'm like, Mike, I finally know you. What was going on there? There's an episode somewhere of him telling the story that night.
Oh,
And I'm like, where were you? What was the...
Yeah, George used to have those jams over at his house. Yeah, Bill used to come up to my uncle. He and my uncle were good buddies. And Bill would come over there and visit him when he got sick and would bring his mandolin, and my uncle was bedridden. And so Bill would come up about every week and bring his mandolin, just sit there and play tunes for him and talk to him, and I'd go over there and listen to him. That's the paper he had his the lady that worked for him. She was a notary. Yeah. He said, I'll have her do a thing for it.
So that's the paper that.
Yep.
Tom T. Hall. Look at this. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful.
That was his idea.
That's beautiful.
So that was 2017 when I bought that. My goodness. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. There's a picture of us in his living room playing. That's me. That's Billy Contreras back there, the little boy. My great aunt, my grandmother, and my grandfather.
Oh man.
So that's the fox that was over the fireplace.
Wow.
That's pretty fun. And you can't see Cruz is back there playing the piano, but he was behind us. A lot of folks know him.